Hi, this is Jill Shaw. Here at the Shaw Family Foundation, we're excited to introduce Local Lunchbox, a new food access model that takes advantage of USDA school food subsidies to create local jobs and provide healthy meals to kids and families across Massachusetts. Here's how it began. Like many towns, Chelsea, a vibrant gateway city outside Boston, already faced a meal gap for its residents who had little to no safety net. Common barriers to food access include underpublicized distribution programs, extremely long wait lines at food pantries, a lack of culturally desirable meal offerings, and a large undocumented population ineligible for federal food programs like SNAP. Then came the pandemic, and with one of the highest population densities in America and close living conditions, Chelsea was hit especially hard. Many residents turned to food pantries to help feed their families, but the city couldn't keep up with the growing need. In partnership with the City of Chelsea, Shaw Family Foundation identified a significant gap between the number of school meals being served and the number of kids in Chelsea in need of meals. The city's school food program was operating at full capacity, but still only serving about a third of eligible students daily. We needed partners to help build a meal program large enough to meet that overwhelming need. That's when we heard from a local business owner.
When the pandemic struck, we realized we were in a unique position. Children needed food at scale. Restaurants were not able to supply that. Institutional cafeterias were shut down. We had the kitchen to do it. From there, this program was born.
Working both with Francis's team at Stockpot Malden and the YMCA of Greater Boston, the Shaw Family Foundation created Local Lunchbox, 7 days of culturally influenced meals, all paid for by the USDA's school food program. The USDA reimbursement covers food, packaging, and a growing culinary workforce.
Lorena Lorenzette is a very celebrated local chef, so she put her hand up and became the chef for this program.
I just realized in the times we live now, it was so hard for everyone in the community. And when you eat a very delicious, fresh, and nutritional meal, you feel happy. So make your stomach happy, make you happy. What I try to do when I research in the communities that we prepare the meals is make sure people recognize themselves when they eat in the meals. The first menus we did in the beginning was, we try to keep very simple. Carrots, a piece of lime, brown rice, and a roasted chicken. And I say, let me try something new. Let me put more spices. Make sure they can try new things. They love it.
On day one, we distributed 200 meals. The line was around the block, and we realized we had definitely not prepared enough.
The meal's just gone in half hour, so we realized there are a lot of people who need to be fed in there.
The meals were responding to a need that was basically endless. The growth in the early stages was staggering. Lorena and I got very little sleep.
We prepare, we pack in, we distribute, we do everything in the beginning.
Over time, we started putting in place processes such that we can now replicate this at scale, but we had to do that on the fly. We have hired about 50 people, all local.
I try to treat everyone as a family, because I'm a mom. So I created a human resource program, and they start assembly bags to a prep line, to cook line, to a sous chef, and a chef.
We have run food safety classes for them, which have produced a massive improvement in quality, and we are setting up an English-speaking program.
After the program, they can work in any restaurant.
As the Local Lunchbox staff grew, the meals we could offer increased exponentially, from 200 meals per week in June to almost 4,000 meals per week in January. After only 10 months, Stockpot Malden served its 1 millionth meal to the youth of Chelsea.
I get expressions of gratitude which are touching.
This food makes our hearts warm, and we love all the flavors we put there.
What we try to do is to offer good food. It's the most gratifying message that we receive. My kids eat the food. This program was born from the pandemic, but it will continue to exist long after the pandemic, since economic need and food insecurity sadly will continue.
I'm very excited to see what is the other communities we can help with these meals.
This is a scalable program model that takes advantage of existing USDA subsidies through the National School Food Program and reinvests the funds in the local economy. Working with Stockpot Malden and the YMCA, we've already helped launch local lunchbox programs in New Bedford, Fall River, Wareham, and Lawrence, with additional expansion planned for Lowell, Brockton, Taunton, Malden, and more towns across the state. Local Lunchbox proves that with only nominal philanthropic startup capital, you can kickstart a fully self-sustaining program to employ local food workers and serve kids delicious meals that they will love, anywhere and anytime.
It's economically sustainable, but it's humanly so gratifying.
I feel very proud, happy, and blessed because I'm able to help others and do what I love. So it's a dream coming true.